Yes, sir. Now, today, we're going to be talking about Detroit actor Martell Lane. Now, for those of you who don't know who Martell Lane was, like I said, he was a Detroit actor in many different projects such as Buffed Up, 5-0, 211, and the widely known TV series McGraw Ave, right? Which is a very good show, might I add. I was just watching it last night. This where I had got the idea to make this video, right? To dive in on this situation. So without further ado, we gonna dive in and we gonna see what's going on. Now, come on. Now, first and foremost, right? Headlines report: Martell Lane dead. Actor dies after a heart attack while on life support. Now, first and foremost, we have the name Martell. Now, Martell not only has an interesting synchronicity with the word ritual, with 81, 27, 81, and 108, which interesting, have the same numbers, 8 and 1, right? And 45 in reverse, and 486 in Sumerian. So Martell not only syncs so with ritual, but Martell equals 108, just like the cause of death, which was heart attack. Now, heart attack equals 108. And in the Sumerian cipher, we get 648, which is an anagram of 486. So already we getting an interesting synchronicity with that name Martell. Now, it's very interesting, right, that we have this 108 when, right, the day that IMDb has Martell Lane's death date as July 15th. Now, if we go back in time in 2019, that day was actually right before a full moon. Yeah, so he died the night before a full moon, when full moon equals 108 and 36, just like heart attack equals 108 and 36. Interesting enough, the number 36 with full moon and heart attack, as he was 35 years old, going into his 36th year of life. You see what I'm saying? Also remember the comedian Robin Harris, who had a heart attack at the age of 36. But come on, right? Because now this is where it starts to get good at. Now, if we take that whole name, right, Martell Lane equals 113, as does Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan happens to equal 113 as well. When you take the English language forwards, right, in the simplest cipher, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, so on and so forth. And these are the numbers that we happen to get, right? And we all know him being a Detroit actor, him living and most likely passing away in the city of Detroit, Michigan as well. Now, come on. Now, it's also interesting that his co-star and fellow friend, Murda Payne, was also born on 113 date numerology, July 27th in the year 79. The number for dishonesty equals 113 as well. Broadcasting, mainstream, bullshit, puppets, politics, disinfo, not true, dishonest, but most importantly, not factual. Now, we gonna dive in on this word not factual for a minute, right? Because if we take not factual in the reverse cipher, we get 157 as the day that Martell Lane passed away, the 15th of July, 15/7. He also passed away on this day due to being on life support, when life support equals 157 as well. Now, back to Murda Payne. Murda Payne was born on a day leaving 157 days left in the year. So we see already that it's a connection here, right? It's a connection here. It's a reason why they mentioned Murda Payne's name. That Murder and Pain. The name speaks for itself, right? But it's a reason why they mention that in the article. It's because it's a connection here, right? But let's continue. Because we can utilize these same numerical patterns, right, to the big mainstream. Kobe Bryant equals 113 as well, and it also equals 157. Now, watch and see how this situation applies as well, right by the numbers. Kobe Bryant equals 113 as he went first round 13th pick in the NBA draft. He also debuted in his first NBA game on November 3rd, 11/3, 113 again. Now, it's so many other numbers we could apply to the Kobe Bryant situation, but I just want to focus on 113 and 157 as it applies to Martell Lane, as you can see. Now, if we focus on the number 157, Kobe Bryant passed away on the 157th day of his age. Just like, once again, Kobe Bryant equals 157 when you run the English language backwards. Now, it's also crazy, in that year of 2020, we know that shortly after Kobe Bryant died that year, a couple weeks, 3 weeks to be exact, the All-Star game came on, and they actually changed the rules of this All-Star game to honor the death of Kobe Bryant. Now, they used a target score of 24 points more than the leading team or both teams score. At the end of the third quarter, they added 24 points at the end, and that was the target score. And guess what? The target score was 157, just like Kobe Bryant. So we know that they're applying this. We know that they are. Either this is something that's happening spiritually, magic, man. It's something. It's deeper to the surface. It's not just humans alone. This isn't the work of humans alone. It's no way possible that humans could be doing this alone. They are getting they have to be getting some type of knowledge from a fallen angel, a fallen deity, a entity, what some people might call aliens. They could be getting that knowledge from those said individuals. You never know. You see what I'm saying? But we know that it's more to the surface, right? But come on. Because if we go back to Martell Lane and we go back to this article, it says Martell Lane dead. Then it says actor dies after heart attack while on life support. Now, the crazy thing about that is it equates to 666 in the English language in reverse. Now, what's so crazy, Martell Lane is not actually his real name. That was his stage name. Martell was his middle name. His real name was Douglas. Now, if we take Douglas Lane, we get 666 in the Sumerian cipher. So we get actor dies after heart attack while on life support, and then we get 666 for the actor, who the actor was, who it's about. Douglas Lane also has a interesting synchronicity to Mark of Beast with 111, 39, 186, and 666, even taking the reverse reduction cipher. Breaking it down to its purest form, 6 plus 9 is 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 0 is 6. You see what I'm saying? So either way, it's still a perfect synchronicity when you break these numbers down to their purest form. And Mark of Beast especially, because we know, right, Mark of Beast is always said to be 666, and it even equals 666 with the letters, even the letters. But come on. Now, Martell Lane, the Detroit-based actor, has died after suffering a heart attack while on life support following a brain aneurysm. So that is what was said to lead him to the hospital in the first place. So brain aneurysm comes in at 83. As we know, murder equals 83, right? The reflection of 38. Even the movie Murder by Numbers shows the same thing. In the cover, strategically, the 83 right there. When even the star of this movie, Sandra Bullock, equals 83. Now this movie Murder by Numbers even came out 8 months and 3 weeks after Sandra Bullock's birthday. So like I said, it's a direct correlation to these letters and these numbers, and they're even using the media to tell you about it. There was even a song called Murder by Numbers that came out in the year 83. And check this out, 8 plus 3 is 11, right? That's why it's track number 11 on the album Synchronicity by The Police. Man, let's dive in on these lyrics for a second, man. They say there really isn't any need for bloodshed. You just do it with a little more finesse. If you could slip a tablet into somebody's coffee, that'd avoid a whole lot of mess. You hear me? Then they say, because it's murder by numbers, 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Now, y'all can pause this and read a lot of the other ones. I just want to point out some things that stuck out to me. Now they said, now if you have a taste for this experience and you're flush with your very first success, so you done got your first kill, you hear me? You done got the first blood on the video game, you hear me? Now they say, then you must try a twosome or a threesome, meaning that you must try it again. Try it once more, try it again. Go on a killing spree, Kilimanjaro, killing frenzy, you hear me? On some Halo 3 type shit. So now they say, you'll find your conscience bothers you much less the more and more that you do it. And that was an interesting little thought right there, because that's probably true. The very first time that you do that, you be jitter, you be feeling like a little jitterbug, be jittery, butterflies, you feel me? Scary as hell, nervous. But you keep on doing it, and it becomes normal now. And your conscience don't bother you that much no more. And that's probably what them folks got going on over there. You see what I'm saying? Now they say, because murder is like anything you take to its a habit forming need for more and more. You can bump off every member of your family and anybody else you find a bore. Now you can join the ranks of the illustrious in history's great dark hall of fame. All our greatest killers were industrious, at least the ones that we all know by name. So then now they're telling you that the real elites are the ones that we don't see, the ones that we don't know. We don't know their names. You know what I'm saying? All we know is family names, the McDonald's, the Rothschilds, but we don't know the motherfuckers name by name, motherfucker child by child. You see what I'm saying? We don't know the motherfuckers one by one. We just know that whole family as a whole. But this is what's going on, man. Murder by numbers, man. They not making these songs for no reason, man. They not making these songs for no reason, man. This shit really going on. But come on, man. Let's move on, man. Right? Because back to murder, Mike. Speaking on murder by numbers, let's talk about these murder by numbers, right? So they said on July 9th, pay attention to these numbers. The 9th, right? Lane had been hospitalized after suffering a brain aneurysm. Didn't he die on July 15th? So what? He got hospitalized on the 9th. Then he died 6 days later. Is y'all seeing what's going on, man? Is y'all seeing what's going on? But come on, man. Because the day that he went in there, July 9th, 7/9, murder equals 79. Also, his first name, Douglas, equals 79 as well. They also equal 38. Just like the Murder by Numbers movie cover, the 3 and the 8. Man, come on, man. Come on. Do you see what I see? Looking at a nigga. But come on, man. Come on. Even Murda Payne was born in the year 79, man. Come on, man. Murda, speaking of murder by numbers, Murda Payne was born in the year 79. And even that name, man, Murda Payne equals 97, the reflection of 79. Also, death equals 97 as well. So his death was already being plotted. It was already in the works. Soon as he went in there, he was already marked. You heard me? He was already marked. But come on. Because he left an interesting last post on his Facebook, Martell Lane did. Now, on this day that resembles murder, 7/9, he put out on Facebook, he said, just pray for me. When just pray for me happens to equal 187 in the ordinal cipher. When we know that the number 187 is the code for murder. Isn't that the same thing that Jamie Foxx family did with Jamie when they said pray for Jamie? When pray for Jamie equal 187, then what they say? He back home recuperating, which equal 187. Then they say that goof ass shit. Then they said he was outside playing pickleball, which equal 187. Man, all this be code talking, man. This be the code for murder, man. This be the code for murder, man. Even he went in on 7/9 murder. Didn't he even say on that day 7/? Man, come on, man. These folks be trying to tell you what's going on with them. They be trying to give you little hints, and you feel me? Come on. Even Society of Jesus equals 187, right? When that is the Jesuit order, right? The Pope, Pope Francis, all of those individuals that's operating out of the Vatican. That's what the Society of Jesus is. Them folks over there at the Vatican City. You hear me? That city that's above and below grounds. But come on, come on. That's another topic for another day. Come on. We can still apply Society of Jesus though. We can still apply that Society of Jesus numerology through this whole situation, right? Because Society of Jesus also syncs up with the reason why he got into the hospital in the first place, from that brain aneurysm, right? When brain aneurysm equals 191 in reverse, just like Society of Jesus. Now, once again, the day that he went in, the day that he went in the hospital, July 9th, 7/9, Society of Jesus equals 79 as well. And then Society of Jesus equals 56 as Murda Payne equals 56 as well. Now, this article about Martell Lane's death also mentions the fact that he appeared in the movie 211 and 50. Interesting, because those are two movies that he died in. He died in both of them. He died in both of those movies. Also, the fact that 211, the title 211 is very interesting, right? Now, we know that things not only have a esoteric meaning behind them, they also have is it exoteric? You know, just like how you got an endoskeleton, then you got an exoskeleton, you feel me? So here you have esoteric knowledge, and then you have damn, what's the word I'm looking for? You got esoteric, and then you got like esoteric and exoteric. Okay, yeah, exoteric, right? So let's really break this motherfucker down, right? Because the exoteric explanation for the number 211 defines the crime of robbery and using force or threats to take property directly from another person and against their will. So, and that makes pretty much sense, because if you actually watch the movie 211, that's the basis of the story, right? A lot of robbery taking place, a lot of robberies, a lot of people getting set up, You feel me? A lot of people get knocked off. You see what I'm saying? But there's also an esoteric meaning behind 211 as well. The word Mason equals 211 as well in the Latin/Jewish cipher. Now, okay, that could be cool. You could be reaching, Kinfolk. But if we combine a lot of other things that they have been showing, especially the cast from 211, if we take one of the cast members, Shamar Avery, from this same movie 211, he seems to not shy away from showing his allegiance, right, with the Masonic compass right on his hat, standing right in front of the bricks. And even in the comments, niggas is peeping what's going on. Niggas see exactly what's going on. Even if you actually watched McGraw Ave in season 1, episode 6, Murda Payne's father, before Murda Payne, in episode 6, Murda Payne's father was actually reading the Masonic Bible in the show. These are things that they're showing you subliminally. They think they real slick. They thought they was real slick about this one. But yeah, come on, man. Come on. One eye symbolism, look, damn, not the one eye. Niggas already know what time they on. Niggas already knowing what time they on. So combining this with the 211, now we can see that there's also an esoteric meaning to that number 211, not only just an exoteric. But come on, right? Because the very first episode of McGraw Ave aired on the 322nd day of Martell Lane's death, when we know the number 322 is the number for skull and bones, or the 322, in other words, the brotherhood of death. Even Martell Lane equals 322 in the Latin/Jewish cipher. Man, come on, man. Come on. And it's 2:23 when I just said that. It was 2:23. Look at the time on the video. I don't be making this shit up, man. This how you know what I'm saying. Got some validity to it. Cause I just be in sync. Now I know y'all seen that, right? 223, right? Come on. Murda Payne was 39 years old at the time that Martell Lane passed away. Just like McGraw Ave equals 39. I believe this was a ritual. You can't tell me it wasn't. I got a hunch. Ain't that what they call it? I got a hunch. But not only 39, right, with McGraw Ave, it's also 39 with Martell Lane's real name, Douglas Lane. Douglas Lane equal 39 as well. So murder and the pain. Murder comes before the pain, depending on how you look at it. Or pain could come before the murder, right? Depending on who's feeling the pain. But yeah, McGraw Ave equal 39, man, right? Just like Douglas Lane equal 39 as well. Now, the day that Martell Lane passed away was on 41 date numerology, just like Martell Lane equals 41 in the full reduction cipher. So with that being said, I can conclude in my humble opinion that Martell Lane was taken up out of here by the numbers. I don't know what they did to him, whether it was completely just a fabricated story just to get him in the hospital to pull the plug. I'm not sure if they did some type of if they put a hex on him, had him set him up with a female. He slept with the female, then the female put a spirit on him. You never know, how these folks carry out, what they be trying to do. But I can see clear as day, or they could have just shot him. They could have just shot him just like how they did on both of these movies. They could have just did them like this. I mean, you never know. You really never know. You never know how they're doing these things, how they're pulling it off. But we can see that this was predictive programming, because he died in damn near every Detroit film they put him in, right? But come on, that with that being said, that's all we have for this video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, how y'all feel about this situation. Appreciate y'all for all the love, all the support, and I'm out.